What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Tuesday. 11 game slate here tonight. There are some weather concerns that start off the slate, though, so keep an eye on that. We got Tampa Bay, Baltimore looking like a possible rain out. Detroit, Pittsburgh looking like a rain out. Also, Arizona, Philly has some weather concerns, so keep an eye on that. I think that is it for the weather concerns at the moment. Yeah, that should be it. So definitely keep an eye on those games, though. And don't target them, obviously, if there is a rain out there. So I got my money six, though. Two of my favorite pitchers, three of my favorite hitters, and also an extreme value guy here at the hitter position for the slate. So go ahead and slap a like in the video. Before we get going, though, it really helps me out. I greatly appreciate that. But let's just hop into the video. KENTA MAEDA is going to be the first pick at 9,300 going against a Miami lineup that I think, honestly, I could probably pitch like 5 innings against, get a few strikeouts. So MAEDA, the guy has been struggling the last 2 outings, but the thing that has really caught my eye this year is through his small sample, though, it has a 34% K rate to start the season. So he's been sitting down a lot of guys with strikeouts, which we love to see in DraftKings. So against San Diego last game, just looking at that one, he kind of struggled. He gave up 8 hits, 4 earned runs, but still got 10 Ks and 22 DraftKings points. So that really kind of sets his floor pretty high in this matchup against the Marlins, which isn't good at all, and they do strike out a good amount against right-handed pitchers and struggle against right-handed pitchers. They're only projected 2.7 runs. So Vegas, they're putting all their chips on the table on MAEDA in this spot, and I like him a lot as well. I think he'll give up less hits, get a good amount of strikeouts, and get the W in this game against Miami. So KENTA MAEDA, nice little discount at the top here at 9,300. Lock him in there. And for my second guy, I mentioned the weather concerns here in this Arizona-Philly game. But Vince Velasquez, I love him a lot in this spot at 7,000. I feel like the price is pretty cheap here going against Arizona. They've struggled a decent amount against right-handed pitchers to start the season. They're much better against lefties. So Velasquez in this spot has that good split advantage there, and he's done some great work against them in a small sample size, 20 plate appearances. He's struck them out 11 times in those 20, so good work there from Velasquez. And like I said, the splits are there. They only have a 219 average against right-handed pitchers to start the season in a 26% K rate. So I think Velasquez can get a good amount of strikeouts. He's a solid strikeout pitcher, gets around 7 or so per game. So he's very solid here. And against Arizona, I think he'll get it done in this spot, get a good amount of strikeouts, and he's been going pretty deep in the game, 6 innings in the last 3 games, some solid pitching totals, over 90 the last 3, so a good spot here for Velasquez against Arizona, a team that's really been struggling. Their bottom of their lineup is very easy to target. I think Velasquez can especially rack up some strikeouts against that bottom of the lineup, so lock him in there. So those are the 2 pitchers. Both guys have 20-plus upside, and you still have 4,200 remaining per player, so I love that pitching little core there of the first 2 guys. So for my hitters, though, we're going to go with some expensive bats to start it off because we have that nice discounted pitching. Nolan ARENADO here at 5,400 going against the lefty. This is actually Eric Lauer's first career start, and it's going to be in Coors Field against the likes of Nolan ARENADO, Charlie Blackmon. So an absolute disaster from Eric Lauer. Probably didn't get any sleep last night. I think Nolan ARENADO is going to come out here and have another great game. He has a home run in 3 of the last 4 games. He's been teeing off here in Coors Field, and I think that will continue against Lauer. He's a left-handed pitcher. ARENADO is very, very good against lefties. If you just look at his ISO and his WOBA so far this season against lefties, a 357 ISO and a 542 WOBA. So he's absolutely killing it against lefties. I think that will continue against a guy that is not really a good prospect in his first career start in Coors Field. So ARENADO should have a good amount of RBI opportunities here and just a lot of at-bats. Probably could get up to 5 at-bats, honestly, in this game. Lawler, I feel like he's going to get teed off on, and then they'll probably go to the bullpen fairly early. So ARENADO has a good opportunity of lighting it up in the spot against him and just San Diego in general. So lock him in there. And we're going to stick with that Colorado lineup. Might as well against Lawler. I feel like he's just going to be a punching bag in this matchup. So we're going to keep it with the right-handed batters. Trevor Story, another guy that is extremely good against left-handed pitchers. And he can get it done against Lawler, the lefty. I mentioned the RBI opportunities for this lineup. They should be. I didn't see the line projected for them quite yet for their runs, but I'm going to guess they're projected around 6 runs in this game. So he can honestly get up to 5 at-bats as well. He got that against Chicago in their last game. He got 5 at-bats, so he's definitely capable of doing it. Hitting the ball pretty damn well in the last 2 games, 25 and 22. Think he can keep it going in this matchup. So games in Colorado. Story, I believe, has been hitting pretty well. Yeah, 13 fantasy points per game at home compared to 5 on the road. So he loves Coors Field here. So far in the season, I think he'll keep it going here against the left-handed pitcher. And he's been crushing the ball against lefties so far in the season as well. So Trevor Story, lock him in there. I feel like his price is too cheap at $4,300. Maybe they didn't know that Eric Lawler was pitching. But for my third guy, similar face, we went with him yesterday, Joey Gallo. His home run upside is just so great in every game against right-handed pitchers specifically. So against Andrew Triggs, not a great pitcher really. He's allowed a 45% hard contact rate to left-handed batters so far in the year. So Gallo can definitely get some hard contact on Triggs and be able to hit a home run. In Texas, a great hitting park. They got some high temperatures here today, and then the air is supposed to be pretty damn thin again here. So the ball can definitely travel far in this stadium. He can hit a home run. The power is just so extreme against right-handed batters. And the fact that he's in Texas as well helps. So Joey Gallo has the opportunity of having a huge game at $3,900. Nice value considering his home run upside. Just hits a 1 home run, and you're getting that value. So go ahead and lock him in there. So that's the core 5. MAEDA, VELASQUEZ, Joey Gallo, ARENADO, and Trevor Story. So we got some powerful bats there and some strikeout pitchers. We love to see that. And for my value guy, we're going to go with DESHIELDS here. Danilo DeShields at $3,200 going against Andrew Triggs. I mentioned that Triggs isn't a great pitcher, but another thing on top of that is that he's very easy to steal on. So Danilo DeShields in the top of that lineup now. He got 2 stolen bases last game. We love the steals in DraftKings, 5 points apiece. So I think he can get on base with a hit and get that stolen base here against Triggs, and at $3,200, a nice value considering that. So, yeah, I think he can get on base and get it done. That's what we want these cheap guys. We want that stolen base upside. We want that home run ability. DeShields doesn't really have that home run ability, but he's a solid hitter, honestly. He hit pretty well against right-handed pitchers last year. His average was better against them, and he's better base stealer against righties, and especially guys like Andrew Triggs who are susceptible to giving up stolen bases. So, was I saying his name wrong? DELINO? I messed that up there, but doesn't even matter what his name is. As long as he's a fast guy that can get us some stolen bases for us, we'll take him to the bank. So lock him in there. So that is it. You got $4,200 remaining per player. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You got your power, you got your stolen base upside, strikeout ability, everything you really need in your DraftKings lineup. So be sure to leave a like in the video if you get anything on a value in this one. Thank you for all the support, and thank you for checking out my videos. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I wish you guys the best of luck on this 11-game slate. And like I said, definitely keep an eye on this weather. Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Arizona, Philly. Those games could all be rained out. You never know. I'll try to update Velasquez on Twitter at MoneyWebby if that game is rained out. And that is it. So subscribe if you are new here, haven't already, to get these plays every single day. Let's try to keep it going. A solid night last night with the plays. Let's make it another one. So good luck tonight. We'll see you back here again tomorrow.